Hey, what's up, YouTube? Yeah, it's Jeffery Curtis here. We have not posted in months. I am really sorry. Been so busy. Let me give you a rundown of some things that are happening in my life. All right, so I'm finishing my credentialing program, which is taking up a lot of my time. I am teaching full time. That's taking a lot of my time. I'm still producing music. That's taking a lot of my time. I am now also the CEO and the president of a nonprofit corporation called Faith Abides Church and Farm. That takes up a lot of my time. I'm also the associate pastor and a worship leader for Praise Chapel Calusa. That takes up a lot of my time. So, needless to say, it's hard to find time to do much of anything right now. I imagine that this year is going to keep going pretty much like that until this summer. But I wanted to post something because we just had our release. By Every Word Productions just released Dawning, New Day Dawning, and I didn't get a chance to give you a video. I should have, but I wanted to check that out with you and talk about it a little bit like I promised we'd go through it. And so that's available. Let's go ahead and switch our camera over, right? First off, notice that I want to show you, New Day Dawning, it went through a lot right here. We went all the way up to 24. This one only says 22, but we went all the way up to actually 25. The one I end up using is the 24 mix, and so that was pretty cool. But let's check out some of this stuff real quick. Let's open up number one and see what it looks like, just so you can see where we started with this thing. So just to show you what we started out with, this is just this one's still got the MIDI stuff, all the MIDI notes, and where we started, and some of the other things, So let's, so you see that. Let's go up here to one of these other ones. Here's Dawning version 19, Bounce in Place 4. That means Bounce in Place is going to be all audio tracks. This is probably the one that I converted into the original release of the instrumental, which I called something else. I can't remember right now. But we released the instrumental of this first. All right, so let's see what we got here. All right, so we got the bass and we got the structure. I almost released it like this, and then what happened was I decided there was some things I really didn't like about it, and so I remixed it, brought it off, didn't release it, remixed it, and then actually sent it out for a second pair of ears to hear it, and had another guy add a little bit to it, and then I sent it out and had it professionally mastered. Then I end up with these other ones. Let's go to the network. Okay, so here, click. So here we got, you can see right here where I got a couple mix downs, and I have post mixing here, and then I have several different mixes all the way through. I started just putting E, F, G on top of them, right? And all the different kinds of mix downs that I had. And so that's how we did that. And so the last mix down, let's see if we can find it here inside of the working thing, the 24, where was it? 25 zip, post mix, right here, 24. That's the stems mix. So if we bring this up, and we should have all the stems right there. Now you can see I don't have them all color coded like I ought to. I do have them all in different categories, right? Original vocals, effects with sums, and odd effects, and background vocals, right? So lead vocal sum. So if we play this, let's just go along here. So you can see I mixed this all on separate tracks and then panned it in here. I don't know why you can't see it right now. It's not very clear, is it? So drum some, bass some, synth some, right? Organ, lead vocals, which I have expanded, but you can't. Oh, there they are, right there, lead vocals. See, so each one I have, like this one here, I panned all the way left, and I probably have the other one of them panned right, and then I have a center, and then I have blips in here. Well, this one's muted, so that one doesn't count. So that means auto-tune dub, right? She has such a clear voice that I didn't really auto-tune much, a little bit here and there, and then some of the effects on the vocals. If you guys have any question how I did some of this background vox, I kept them separate so I could EQ them separate, but they're running through the same effects chain. Right, a couple different kinds of organs in there. I got a stack of 4. 2 of them are the house organ, 3 are the house organ, one's a standard organ. So let's see what those are real quick. I can just play little pieces. Let's see, solo. Oh, I got something else. So you see that? That's just that one, and you really can't hear a lot, huh? Now you can hear it. The different stacks of how I did the organs. So you can hear there's the lower end, the upper end. Here's the punchy one. Here's the high end. This is just for depth. You can't really tell the difference, but it's there. And so that's how I did all the organs on here. And then the synth sum, let's see, I got 2 different synth sums. This is the lead and this is the background synth right here. So just to show you what that's doing. See, it's just got a sound in the lead. Oh, the leads, there's no lead synth right there. I'll have to show you that when we hit the lead synth. Let's see if we can find some lead synth real quick. Let's expand that. Right here's some lead. So here's the lead synth. So you got the lead and the background synths right there, and both those. Got the ARP, bass sum. There's a lot of different kinds of basses in this song, so you can't really. I mean, throughout the song, let's see if I can shorten this a little bit. Throughout the song, there's see, we got different basses. Here's a pluck bass, 2 pluck basses, bass center. Right here's I mean, there's all. Man, here's the wobbler. Right, so we'll show you a little bit of the wobbler. Right, that's in there. That's dark bass. Oh, there's nothing there on that one. Let's go over here. Let's go over here, right here to this center bass. So that's that center bass, and then in here I wanted to add just a little bit more of a real bass sound, so I added these. Let's just solo those out. I'll probably get it's my song, but you know how YouTube is. Sometimes they don't even like it when you play your own songs. And it's really just in the background right there, just trying to right, you can barely hear it, but it just adds a little bit of oomph in there. And then of course the drums. Now the drums, you know, it's just a menagerie of different things. I don't know what to tell you about that. Let's see. Here's the kick. Well, it's supposed to be the kick. Oh, I see. You can't even barely hear it because it's just for the click. Right, so there's one of the bass kicks. That's just for that. There's the bottom end. Now that's just for the slap sound of it. Nothing there. Okay, that's the offbeat stuff. So that kick, you can see the kick alone has like 3 layers to it to get the sound that I was looking for. And so that wasn't too easy to come up with for this song. And then we got this weird sound that I got off of a Pioneer deck that I created right here. One of those Pioneer plugins, I forget what it's called now. Oh, that's not it. That's the 808. See if we can find that real quick. That sound. I don't even know where it's at, to tell you the truth. Oh, right here. Pioneer right here, see? I got this Pioneer sound. Let's look at some of those sounds that I got in here off this Pioneer deck. You know, this was a pretty cool instrument to deal with, was this Pioneer deck right here. It's that, oh, let's see. I don't even know if I could bring it up now just to show you what it is. The RMX 1000 or the 500, right? It looks like that, right? It's oh, this one's telling me I have to install it again, but but that's the one that I used to create this sound. So that there was a creation for this. There's also some hits on the. So I finished it off actually in the 25th one. I finished it off in, as you can see, inside of Studio One, and I only did that because the person that I had help me out, they used Studio One. So when I got it back, they didn't add a lot to it. There was one thing they added that I really liked and I kept, and that was an ARP that went in the drop, or a couple things. An ARP that went in the drop, and also there was a snare. So we got a lot of feedback right there. That's why I muted, because that tape compressor, it just creates all kind of yuck when it's not playing. But there was an area here, see if I can find it real quick, that we added some ARP or something. Okay, those are actually the ones we took out right there. Those were the original ones I had in the background that we both decided that we didn't like, and we replaced them with, oh, those ones are the 808. So that's the stuff out of the Pioneer thing right there. Place that one old snare with this one. So we replaced that snare, the one snare with that, and there's an ARP right in here in the same area. Let's see if I can find it. You can hear it in the background. You can hear it in the background. So anyway, those are two things, and that's the setup. That was the final mix that we did right there, and I mean, I like this program, this DAW. It's not bad, but I prefer other ones. But so that's it. That's what we did. Now you can get all of this stuff. You know, you can go to the YouTube by Every Word Productions page and listen to the song, or you can go to the Facebook page by Every Word Productions Facebook page, or and you can get the link for, you know, the DistroKid link or whichever. But now we're working on a new song. This next time I'm going to do some worship. Whoops, let me switch back over for a second. I don't know. All right, so that's it. So you looked at something that I just started working on, and the of course New Day Dawning, which is out. I'd appreciate it if you'd listen to that and like it or do whatever. And hey, it's great. I plan on having some more music out probably within a month or two or maybe 3, and keep tabs on the channel. And then if you have any questions, hey, don't forget to ask me. Put it down there. I'll try to make a video, answer any questions that you have, and you know, like and follow, and all that stuff, because it helps out the channel. It helps me out. If you need anything from the support site down there's a link that you can actually go order some music gear or whatever, and that helps out whatever. But hey, God bless you. Thanks for watching. I'll see you next time.